Yeah, but other than that, we don't promote prepping. We don't do none of that kind of shit.
Con.
No, we don't promote fucking the use of weapons and out here against Esau because we're gonna lose. No, right?
Yep. Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee. Thou hast appointed his bounds that he cannot pass.
And with that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Makakadash. And we're going to give double honors to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone who rule well. Greetings and salutations to the Aquath and that speckled bird that is listening and learning. For the Hebrew Israelites, we come to you week in and week out, prophesying the downfall of America and the rise and the kingdom of heaven that is going to be for the children of Israel, mainly the elect. Okay, you want to read that for me?
Job 14:5. Seeing his days are determined, the number of his months are with thee.
The number of his months, the days are determined. Whose days? Edom, Esau, the nation of Edom, the kingdom here that we're living in currently of the so-called white man. Okay, his days are determined by the Most High. Okay, go ahead.
Thou hast appointed his bounds that he could not pass.
He appointed a bound that he cannot pass, and we're coming to that bound right now. You know, you can see it. The egg prices just shot up. You know, because they said there was a chicken illness. Okay, I'm gonna say it like that to be careful. All right. So now that all these chickens, they said tens of millions of chickens. 27, maybe 30 million chickens have died, okay, because they got sick. All right. So now Easter is a week away. All right. And what's happening? The egg prices are going up, and these people know that these people are going to buy these fucking eggs. You know, and you can't. I mean, you know, you really can't make this shit up, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So the nation of Edom is causing all of these calamities, all of these things to take place. Why? So they can take. They want to have a one world government. Okay. They want to take this whole planet. They want to have total control over the people on this planet, man. Okay. And how are they going to do that? They're going to do it through starvation. But what's going to happen is they're going to lose control. That's why the number of his months, okay, are determined with the Most High, because he's causing these things to happen. The Most High is causing this to happen because he's bringing this nation down. All right, you got any more on that?
No,
Psalms 149, read 4 to 9. Because Esau is going to set this thing up, what he thinks he's setting up, to control the people, the populace, okay? And what's going to happen, I was talking to my wife this morning, and I was really telling her what was going to take place as far as the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, because a lot of our people are foolish as hell, man. They're not paying attention to what's going on right now, okay? And them not paying attention to what's going on, when the scriptures say that the Most High is coming like a thief in the night, these people are still twerking. They're still out here doing all kind of wickedness. And what's going to happen when these food prices go up, these gas prices, food scarcity, okay, when these things start to get real serious, the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, what's going to happen is they're going to be caught totally the fuck off guard. Because these so-called white people, man, they're stocking up. They're buying guns, bullets, food, okay? They're getting ready for this. The so-called black man and black women, basically, that run the household, are in the fucking grade schools twerking in the gym. Okay? And I told her when that crisis happens, these so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians are going to be the first affected. They're going to lose their goddamn minds. They're going to start robbing, stealing, killing, and doing everything else for this. And that's when Esau is going to put his thing down on the so-called blacks and Latinos. Jacob's trouble. You got that up?
140. Psalms 149 and 4.
Yep.
And it reads, "For Yahweh taketh pleasure in his people. He will beautify the meek with salvation. Let the saints be joyful in glory. Let them sing aloud upon their beds. Let the high praises of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai be in their mouth."
The high praises of Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. We're out here praising Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai in the name of Yahweh Shai. Okay? Because we understand what's getting ready to take place. All right? Go ahead.
And a two-edged sword in their hand, to execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
And that's what's going to take place in the kingdom. Because we're out here doing our due diligence. Okay? We're out here teaching these people, trying to wake our people up to the truth of the matter. Okay, about Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai. When we get the kingdom, when this place finally falls, because of everything that's being set up right now, and we get that kingdom, we're going to execute vengeance upon the heathen, man. Okay? Because of all of their wickedness, man. The Psalms, the 83rd chapter crew. You know? We're going to be putting these people's asses in check, man. Go ahead, huh?
To execute vengeance upon the heathen and punishments upon the people.
You see?
To bind their kings with chains and their nobles with fetters of iron.
That's their elites, man, going into captivity. Go ahead.
To execute upon them the judgment written. This honor have all of his saints.
This honor have all his saints, the 144,000. The 12,000 from each of the 12 tribes of Israel. Okay? Everybody is not included, man. Those names are on the gates of heaven, the 12 gates, guarded by the 12 the angels, man. The only names on the gates of heaven are the children of Israel, man. That's it. Contrary to popular belief. Go ahead, Art.
Praise ye Yahweh.
That's it. That's it. Isaiah 13. Read 1 and 2, then jump to 10 to 16.
Isaiah 13 and 1. The burden of Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos did see. Lift ye up a banner upon the high mountain.
Lift ye up a banner. The scriptures are that banner, and we're lifting it up right now, and this is the high mountain. Okay? This when it talks about mountains and hills, it's talking about big nations and smaller nations. Go ahead,
And sometimes it goes into the governments.
There you go. Yeah.
Exalt the voice unto them, shake the hand, that they may go into the gates of the nobles.
Shake their hand, and that's what we're out here doing. We're out here shaking the hand at these people. Okay? We have to tell everybody about their judgment. The 12 tribes of Israel, the nation of Edom, Ammon, Moab, Elam. Okay? We have to tell all these people, man. That's why we're out here shaking the hand. Go ahead.
Isaiah 13 and 10. Isaiah 13 and 9. Behold, the day of Yahweh cometh, cruel both with wrath and fierce anger, to lay the land desolate, and he shall destroy the sinners thereof out of it. For the stars of heaven and the constellations thereof shall not give their light. The sun shall be darkened in its going forth, and the moon shall not cause her light to shine. Isaiah 13 and 11. And I will punish the world for their evil.
Punish the world for their evil. What are these people doing in this world right now, man? You know? From the rich to the poor, man. Not committing nothing but fucking wickedness. Okay? Go ahead.
And the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease.
The arrogancy of the proud is going to cease. Nation of Edom is no longer going to see it. We're not going to see that proud ass look on their face no more, man. Okay? And you so-called Negroes, man, ain't going to see that proud look on your faces either soon. Okay? Go ahead.
And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Mm-hmm.
I will make a man more precious than fine gold.
That's talking about the Israelite man. Okay? 7 women shall take hold of one man when all hell starts breaking loose out here. Because they're going to need a man that they know has some protection, and they're going to see that. Okay? They're going to see the elect men shine and shit amongst these other people out here. Go ahead.
Even a man, then the golden wedge of Ophir.
Yeah.
Therefore I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place in the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, and in the day of his fierce anger.
Yeah.
Verse 14.
Yep, 16, and then jump to 19.
Isaiah,
unless you see something else in between. Yep.
Isaiah 13 and 14. And it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people, and flee every one into his own land.
And that's what's getting ready to take place. Heard one of the apostles talking about, actually it was one of the elders talking about how some people, some Arabs that he knows, some people from Japan that he knows, talking about they want to get the hell up out of here. Okay? They didn't realize that it was getting as bad as it was until he really talked to them and told them what was going on, man. Okay? So that's what's getting ready to take place, man. All these foreigners, they're getting ready to take off, man. They're getting the hell up out of here. Because this economy is going to collapse and all hell is going to break loose. Go ahead,
Every one that is found shall be thrust through.
Mm-hmm.
And every one that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword.
Everyone that is joined unto the nation of Edom, what does the scripture say? He that consents unto him will be held in derision. Okay? So when you consent unto him, you're holding his hand. Okay? And though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not go unpunished, man. And if you're holding his hand, you're going to get thrust through with the sword too. Because we're going to jump over them Edomites to get you goddamn Negroes that want to hold their hands. We're going to damn sure get your ass. Go ahead, brother.
That's right. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces.
And that's what they did to ours. Okay? And you reap what you sow. Okay? Isaiah 14 and 21 says, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their fathers. Oh, I didn't do that. It wasn't me. Okay? Go ahead,
Dashed to pieces before their eyes, their houses shall be spoiled, and their wives ravished.
And that what I just said about these so-called Negroes and Latinos, man, when they don't got when these food prices are so high and they can't afford them, what do you think they're going to do? They're going to come to the neighborhoods where they know people got food or had money. And they're going to come up in your house. They're going to take your food. They're going to take your wife, your children. They might take your ass. Okay? Go ahead,
Isaiah 13 and 19.
Mm-hmm.
And Babylon, the glory of kingdom, the beauty of the Chaldees.
Hello.
Hi.
Excellency shall be as when Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah.
And so what happened in Sodom and Gomorrah? It was destroyed. Okay? Lot's wife, what she do? She looked back and she saw the destruction and was destroyed herself. Okay? And that's what's going to happen to a lot of our people that want to stay here. Okay? A lot of our people that are going to consent unto the children of Edom. Okay? He that is joined unto him shall be thrust through with the sword. That's not just talking about when all hell is breaking loose. Okay? The Most High is going to bring that final judgment of those nuclear missiles. All right? And just like Sodom and Gomorrah, it would have been the shit. The scriptures say that it would have been better for you to be in Sodom and Gomorrah than be in this place when he sent them missiles over here. Okay? So if you want to consent unto Esau, if you want to be joined unto him, you go right ahead. All right? Because that's what you're going to get, judgment. Go ahead.
Isaiah 13:20. It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
And when you talk about Sodom, Shalakia, y'all, that's yeah. And you're talking about Sodom and Gomorrah. Can you read that again for me, y'all?
Isaiah 13:20.
Yeah.
It shall never be inhabited, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
And when you talk about it shall not be inhabited from generation to generation, we're talking about Sodom over in the Middle East. There's people living in them areas over there, man. Okay? I'm not saying that they have built a city in the exact spot that Sodom and Gomorrah and the other three cities, sister cities was in. There may be people dwelling there, but when America is destroyed, when this land over here called America is destroyed, ain't no fucking body moving in this place no more, man. Ain't nobody ever gonna be allowed over here to hang out. Okay, there ain't gonna be no Edomite communities and shit, okay, in the Midwest over here. It's not gonna happen. Ain't gonna be no Edomites hiding in no fucking caves. Okay? This place is not gonna be habited. It's gonna be a memorial. And the only thing that's gonna happen is our children are gonna be brought over here on chariots, and they're gonna be looking down on this place, and they're gonna be told a story. They're gonna be told a story about men like Apostle Tahar and Apostle Gabar and Apostle Aramla. They're going to be told stories about these men, okay? And Lord willing, we're a part of that, okay? You see? Go ahead, Al.
The beauty of the Chaldeans, neither shall the Arabian pitch tent there, neither shall the shepherds make their fold there.
Mm-hmm.
But wild beasts of the desert shall lie there, and their houses shall be full of doleful creatures.
And all you're going to see over here is owls, snakes, lizards, and insects. That's it. Okay? Where you at right now? Okay, go ahead.
And owls shall dwell there, and satyrs shall dance there.
Mm-hmm.
And the wild beasts of the islands shall cry in their desolate houses, and dragons in their pleasant places. And her time is near to come, and her days shall not be prolonged.
And her days shall not be prolonged. Okay? America this place hasn't been here that long, man. You know? This is a very young nation, if you think about it. I'm going to get Isaiah 14:23, please.
Isaiah 14. Yeah. Isaiah 14:1. For Yahweh will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel.
He's going to have mercy on the elect, the remnant that's going to be saved out of this. Go ahead.
And set them in their own land.
Mm-hmm.
And the strangers shall be joined with them, and they shall cleave to the house of Jacob.
The strangers is talking about that speckled bird, those people over, that don't actually look like Israelites, those people that live in China, Japan, okay, in India, Africa, people that call themselves, think they're Africans, are Germans, Italians, Irish, Scottish, okay? Because Israel was scattered amongst the nations, man. So those are the strangers. Go ahead, man.
And the people shall take them and bring them to their place.
Mm-hmm.
And the house of Israel shall possess them in the land of Yahweh for servants and handmaids.
And the people. We're talking about the other nations, the heathens. Okay? They're going to be the servants and handmaids. Go ahead,
And they shall take them captives, whose captives they were.
The Psalms, the 83rd chapter crew. Okay, because there's other when we say the speckled birds, those people that look like the other nations, they're actually the lowest people in those countries, man. When you go over to India and they talk about the untouchables, okay, those untouchables are actually a lot of them are Israelites, man. You see, you go over to Cambodia, they're looked down on by the Vietnamese, okay. Certain parts of Vietnam, you have people that are that look down upon. You see, those people are most likely Israelites. Out of every nation, you'll find a group of people in that nation that they don't want nothing to do with. Okay, Southern Italy,
Yeah,
a lot of yeah.
That's the
You
spirit.
see,
Yep.
them Sicilians. They didn't want to let the Spaniards look down upon a lot of the Latinos that are over there. You see, because that's how we get treated in every nation, man. Okay, there's something different about the spirit that's on those people, and that's why that happens. Go ahead.
And they should take them captives, who captives they were, and they shall rule over their oppressor.
And we're gonna rule over the nation of Edom, man. Okay, we're gonna rule over these people with an iron rod, just like they've done to us. Talking about we're equal, you know. And the funny ass thing about it, last night, my wife put me down. I never even watched the show Atlanta. Did you ever watch that show Atlanta? Did you see the one, The Big Payback?
Not sure.
Right, you gotta go home and put that shit on. Yo, The Big Payback. So what was happening was this one so-called black man sued a big ass company and ended up getting. I don't want to ruin it for you too much.
All right, you got it.
But this one so-called black man ended up suing a big corporation for reparations because he found out that they had a lot to do with his great grandfather's slavery. Okay, he traced back the origins of the business and found out that they owed money, and he sued them and ended up getting millions of dollars. So now all these black people started suing all these other people. You know what I mean? I mean, it was funny as hell, man. Because that's what's getting ready to happen to Esau. They were killing themselves. The white people were killing themselves. You know what I mean? Because they couldn't take it. You know? You know what I'm saying? So you people, man, yo, this is what's happening in your world. And now FX has took the guy's show off Atlanta because he had all these other skits that were going into similar things. So you so-called white people are finished, man. You know, your nation is done. Go ahead.
Isaiah 14:3.
Mm-hmm.
And it shall come to pass in the day that Yahweh shall give them rest, shall give thee rest from thy sorrow, and from thy fear,
Uh-huh.
and from the hard bondage wherein thou wast made to serve.
And this was a very difficult bondage, man, for the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Okay? At least the other captivities that we were in, man, we were still calling ourselves Israelites. Okay? We didn't lose a lot of our heritage. We did have to follow the laws of the land, but they still let us practice our own nationality. Okay? But being as though we came over here to the Americas, they took our nationality away from us. They took our heritage away from us, our language. Okay? So this was the hardest bondage that we've ever had to go through, man. Go ahead.
Shit, they used to have us they used to blindfold us and then have, Jake basically having sex with their own
Your
mother.
own mom, yeah.
And that's just wicked as
Wicked
hell.
as fucking all get out, bro.
They got hell, man.
Yeah, they gonna get fucked up, man. There's so much stuff that they don't tell us about that we don't even know about. You know, like when you go get a colonoscopy and shit, especially the so-called black man, because when they talk about we got a higher rate of fucking colon cancers and stuff like that, they'll fuck with your vagal nerve. And then what they'll do is when they mess with your vagal nerve, every time you go to shit, your semen comes out. So they're fucking putting your seed in the toilet with your shit, and that's like a joke to them. You don't know about that?
No.
Oh yeah, bro.
I mean, Esau's a damn
He's a
devil.
fucking devil, man.
What the fuck they get out of that?
That's just, hey, man, it's just something that they do like that. We got their baby swimming in shit. Ah, they know, man. That's the seed line, man. Yeah, that's why I said there's so much shit that they don't tell people. We're all right, brother. How you doing? You know, there's so many things that Esau does that the average person doesn't realize or know. You understand? You know? They're going to get fucked up. You got any more on that?
I think you made the point.
Go ahead and get Isaiah 14, read 12 to 17, and then jump to 21. Yep.
Isaiah 14 and 12. How art thou fallen from heaven, O Lucifer, son of the morning? How art thou cut down to the ground, which did weaken the nations?
Which did weaken the nations. How have you fallen? Okay? You went from this outstanding nation, this strong nation, okay, that all the other nations looked at for morals and you know, for your laws and how you ran things, man. You know? Back in the 50s, 40s, and 50s, you started growing, you know, as a nation, and people wanted to come over here. People wanted to be a part of this thing, man. You know, but then you turned into a big ass piece of shit. You know? Your morals changed. You know? You turned into a wicked ass nation, man. And now you have fallen, and all the nations are looking at you, man, like they don't want nothing to do with you no more. They don't want to touch your ass no more, man. But it's too late. Go ahead,
For thou hast said in thy heart, I will ascend into heaven. I will exalt my throne above the stars of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushua.
He wants to be a God himself, man. Go ahead.
I will sit also upon the mount of the congregation in the sides of the north. I will ascend above the heights of the clouds. I will be like the Most High.
I will be like God. This is what these people said. You know? That's proud, man. It takes a lot of nerve for you to say that you're going to be like the Most High. Okay? You can't be like God, man. The only thing that you can create is abominations. You see? You can't create righteousness, man, because there's nothing righteous in you. You see? And the scriptures say that.
Yep.
You can't lift it. You can't. How can you be upright, but there's nothing upright in you, man?
Yep.
You know? You don't have an upright spirit. You have a wicked ass spirit in you. Go ahead, brother.
And that's why they want to put the C to the H to the I to the P in everybody, because they want to be like God.
Right.
You know, have tabs on everything. Isaiah 14 and 16. Isaiah 14 and 15. Yet thou shalt be brought down to hell.
To the grave, you're going to get put down, man. Go ahead. You're going to be put in basically hell. We're in hell right now. The so-called blacks and Latinos. That's a condition. It's not a place. Okay? Go ahead.
To the sides of the pit. They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man?
Is this the man? Not those damn demon under the ground with a onesie on, a red onesie, okay, with a pitchfork. But is this the man? Okay, go ahead,
They did shake kingdoms.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, brother.
They that see thee shall narrowly look upon thee and consider thee, saying, is this the man that made the earth to tremble?
Is this the man that made the earth to tremble? All these other nations were scared as hell, man, of the United States. But now they care fucking less about this place. They ain't scared of shit. Okay? They ain't scared of your laws. They ain't scared of your damn, what are them damn things they put in sanctions? They're not worried about all that shit no more, man. Go ahead.
that did shake kingdoms, that made the world as a wilderness, and destroyed the cities thereof, that opened not the house of his prisoners?
Open not the house of his prisoners. Who are his prisoners? The children of Israel. The so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. Yes, we're still in captivity here in America. Go ahead, brother.
Jumping down, Isaiah 14 and 21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of the fathers.
Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers. Now, when we go into the book of Lamentations, Lamentations talks about our fathers have sinned, our fathers. But our fathers are not. They're not here anymore. But we still bear the punishment, man, for their iniquity. Okay?
Because getting to a deeper level, that was us.
That's it.
You know, in reincarnation. For those who haven't there.
That's it.
Isaiah 14 and 21, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers. And that's them.
That's them. That's right, brother.
Right back.
Ah.
You know, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities.
That means after all hell breaks loose, America collapses, the nuclear missiles come. When your asses get there, when that happens, man, you're never going to come back again. You're never going to build the desolate places again. Okay? Because that's what it says in Malachi, that you were going to try to build these desolate places, man. Back up. And you have. But the Lord said that he was going to throw them down. Okay? So once this place falls this time, man, you're never coming back. You know, and after that 1,000 years of hardcore slavery, you're going to get done away with. Got any more out?
Just a little bit more.
Go ahead, bro.
For I will rise up against them, says Yahweh of hosts, and cut off from Babylon the name, and remnant, and son, and nephew, says Yahweh.
You see? He's going to cut you off, man. He's going to cut you off as a people. Your seed line is going to be destroyed. Just like I was telling the brother, like you like cutting our seed line off through abortion, okay? Through fucking with our vagal nerve during certain procedures, to have our seed falling in the toilet like it's a fucking joke to you. You see? That's what's going to happen. Your seed line is going to get cut off, man, for all that secret, sneaky ass shit that you've been doing. You got any more out? Go ahead and grab Isaiah 17 and 14.
Isaiah 17 and 14. And behold, at evening tide trouble, and before the morning he is not. This is the portion of them that spoiled us.
This is the portion of them that spoiled us. Who spoiled us? The nation of Edom. Okay? Go ahead,
And the lot of them that robbed us.
And a lot of them that robbed us. They robbed us of our freedom, robbed us of our language, nationality. Yeah, motherfucker. I hope you're here. I hope you're listening. You got any more out? That's it. Go to Isaiah 34. Read 2 to 8. You know? Look over here. I wish they'd come over and ask some questions. You know, you walking with that nappy-headed ass wildebeest ass nigga bitch. You know? You know what I mean? Thinking you on some level. You don't got no fucking hook credibility, nigga, walking with that bitch. Go ahead,
Isaiah 34 and 1.
Yeah, yeah, go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 34 and 1. Come near, ye nations, to hear and hearken. Ye people, let the earth hear, and all that is therein.
That's it.
The world and all things that come forth of it.
Mm-hmm.
For the indignation of Yahweh is upon all nations.
The indignation, that righteous anger, okay? And we're telling you about it right now. The Most High is so pissed off with you people, okay? And it's a righteous anger, man. There's nothing wrong with what he's doing, what he's getting ready to do, because he's warning you, especially you Israelites, you so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. You're getting a warning from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai. And the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, is giving warning to these other nations, man, these heathens, okay, that have been put over top of us and treated us like shit. You're getting your judgment too. Go ahead,
And his fury upon all their armies. He hath utterly destroyed them. He hath delivered them to the slaughter.
He has delivered them to the slaughter. What is he doing right now? He's gathering the nations for war over in the Middle East, in Europe. Okay? So he's gathering them for that sword, man. Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 34:3. Their slain also shall be cast out, and their stink shall come up out of the carcass.
Their stink shall come up. Because all of these nations are getting ready to get put down, man. All of these militaries being gathered for war. They're getting ready to get put down. Okay? Go ahead,
And the mountains shall be melted with their blood, and all of the hosts of heaven shall be dissolved, and the heavens shall be rolled together as a scroll.
Now, nuclear missiles. Go ahead.
And all their hosts shall fall down as the leaf falleth off from the vine.
So all of these nations are going to be destroyed, man. Thermonuclear wars coming to this earth. Okay? Those weapons weren't built just for museums later on down the road. You see? A lot of these people think they're going to get taken up out of here before that happens. It's not going down like that. Okay? Go ahead.
As the leaf falleth off from the vine, and as a fallen fig from the fig tree. For my sword shall be bathed in heaven. Behold, it shall come down upon Idumea.
What is the sword? The nuclear missiles. Who is Idumea? The so-called white man. Okay? Because America's been wicked as hell, so guess what's going to happen? What's the judgment for this place? Fire. Okay? Them nuclear missiles are going to burn this goddamn bitch up. All right? I'm just telling you what the scriptures say. I don't got nothing to do with it. I don't got no nuclear football like Putin or Biden. Y'all need to talk to them. Don't be mad at me. I'm just a messenger. Go ahead.
And upon the people of my curse the judgment.
What's up, man? Yes, sir.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're white. You're Israelite too, bro.
Huh?
You know you're Israelite too. You know that, right?
Nope, I actually didn't.
Yeah, man. If you're on this song, where's the song there? Right here, brother. Where you at?
Levi.
Oh, you're a Levi.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah? Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah. Oh,
Yeah, you're
man.
Israelite too, brother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, so like, so what, like, what, cause I have like a whole different Bible, right?
Okay.
So like, what Bible you guys actually read?
Just
Because
get,
I'm getting studying, I'm trying to actually study too.
yeah, you can get a King James. Get a King James Bible. A 1611 is good, but it's hard to read.
Yeah.
Okay. Because there are no J's in there.
Yeah.
So a lot of the words that would have J's actually start with an I and it has an H sound.
Yeah.
But a 1611 King James Bible has the Apocrypha in it. Okay?
Yeah.
I don't have mine with me right now,
Yeah.
but it has an Apocrypha, which is a book that there's how many books in there? Like 13 or 15? 15? But these are books that were taken out of the Bible.
Mhm.
Okay?
Yeah.
And the 1611 has those books back in, and it talks about the Greek captivity.
Mhm.
The name Alexander the Great is actually in that book. Okay, Xerxes.
Yeah.
You've seen the movie The 300, right?
Mhm.
Okay, those characters' names are in that book.
Yeah.
Yeah, Darius. Those names are in the Bible, man. It's a historical record of our history.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
you see it?
Oh yeah.
So we're getting ready to get up out of here, brother.
Mhm.
Okay.
All right.
You ain't gonna have to push that fucking cart around soon. You're gonna be in the kingdom getting pushed around in a cart.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. All right?
Yeah. All right, man. Well, I'm Julie. What's your name?
Mawazar.
Oh, yeah.
The pop.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I also want to add that book that they took out of the Bible, which brother was saying is the apocrypha.
Yeah.
Okay, it means hidden.
Yes,
They wanted to
There you
hide that
Yeah.
from the people of Israel.
that's right.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, because like I kid you not, like I mean I walked out of Christianity because Christianity is not even real. That's white people religion.
Yeah.
A lot of people.
That's white people religion like that.
Yeah.
White Jesus aren't believe no more. So
But they use our book. They
Yeah.
use our book to deceive us.
Yeah.
But the scriptures say that our table was going to become a snare.
Yeah.
Okay, and the table is talking about the scriptures. You see.
Yeah.
So that's where that snare comes in the Christian church. You see.
Yeah.
So it's a good thing you got out of that, man.
Yeah.
But just start, look up some Israelite videos. Great Millstone's a good one to start with, man.
Great Millstone.
Yeah, look up Great Millstone, GMS or Great Millstone, and you'll find hundreds of videos with them. Don't deal with too many. Don't deal with any other people, man, because there's a lot of confusion out here right now.
Yeah,
But yeah, Great Millstone and GMS. Yeah, and there's a lot of YouTube videos that pop up for you.
Yeah.
You might even see one of ours on there. Okay.
All right. Cause I remember trying reading that thing, it was confusing, and I was like, something ain't right.
Yeah.
Let's say right, like there's more commandments,
Right.
Like,
There's 613 laws.
613, right?
Yeah.
there was more commandments in that 10 commandments. I know there was more than that.
Yeah, it's 613.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, then, man.
All right, man. Yeah. Yeah. Check that out, though.
Yeah.
All right, take it easy, bro.
They started waking up.
Damn right.
A lot of them realizing that Christianity is bullshit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that was all right. Yeah. Brother from Levi, too. Where you at, bro?
Isaiah 34:6.
Yep.
And it reads, the sword of Yahweh is filled with blood. That was bad.
Nah.
It is made fat with fatness, and with the blood of the lambs and goats, with the fat of the kidneys of rams. For Yahweh has sacrificed in Basra.
Yahweh has a sacrifice in Basra. Okay? Basra was a city, a business city in Edom. Okay? Where is that at right now in America? New York. Okay? Modern day Basra. So there's a sacrifice here in America, man. Go ahead,
And a great slaughter in the land of Idumea. And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls. And the land shall be soaked with blood.
The land shall be soaked with blood. Go ahead.
And their dust made fat with fatness.
Sure, go ahead somewhere, homie. Go ahead, brother. Yeah, keep an eye on motherfuckers, man.
And their land.
You know what I'm saying? All right, because it's like, even though, it's fucked up, though, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, if you want to come up and take some pictures of the signs, that's fine. If you want to do things like that, that's cool. But don't try to be secretive and sneaky and shit and be standing around in the cut trying to take fucking videos of us. That shit is stupid, man. It's ignorant. Just bring your ass over here and videotape, man. We don't give a shit. What's up, Bob? Go ahead, brother.
Isaiah 34:7. And the unicorns shall come down with them, and the bullocks with the bulls, and the land shall be soaked with blood, and their dust made fat with fatness. For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance.
This is going to be the day of Yahweh's vengeance, man. For what? For all the wicked ass shit that you people have done. Okay? That's why the Most High is allowing us to warn the children of Israel and tell you other nations about your judgment. Okay? Because it's his day of vengeance. Go ahead, brother.
For it is the day of Yahweh's vengeance, and the year of recompenses for the controversy of Zion.
For the controversy of Zion. For the controversy of the children of Israel, man. It's monument. Zion meaning monument. Okay? The Most High is telling you people, look, these are my children. Okay? We're out here telling you what the Most High is expecting of you, but you're not going to do it. He knows that. Okay? So now he has to have a day of vengeance because you've been warned. Okay? Just like the Pharaoh was warned by Moses. You see? Pharaoh was warned by Moses, and what happened? His ass got destroyed. Go ahead.
Isaiah 34:9. And the streams thereof shall be turned into pitch, and dust thereof into brimstone, and the land thereof shall become a burning pitch.
A burning pitch. There goes them nuclear missiles at work again. Is that it? Jeremiah 29, read 18 and 19. Because the Most High is going to put some work in on this place, man. You know? There's going to already be a fire kindled. And what is that fire? The race wars. Okay? There's going to be a sedition amongst these men out here. They're going to be not regarding their princes or their kings. That means you mayors, you governors, you know, your own people are going to come against you, man, because they're not going to be satisfied and shit with the things that you're giving them. Okay? All you're going to be trying to give these people is oppression. That is it.
Jeremiah 29:18. And I will persecute them with the sword, with the famine, and with the pestilence, and will deliver them to be removed to all the kingdoms of the earth, to be a curse, and an astonishment, and an hissing, and a reproach among all the nations, where I have driven them, because they have not hearkened to my words, says Yahweh, which I sent unto them by my servants, the prophets.
The servants, the prophets, are out here telling you people. Okay? Mainly the elect of Israel. The children of Israel. Okay? Like they were told, like you were told before in the past. Okay? You're being told again right now what's coming. And a lot of you aren't going to take heed, man. You're not going to hearken. So what's going to happen? The Most High is going to destroy you, man. Okay? The same thing happened during the time of Moses, Noah. Shit, we can go back to Noah. You know? The people laughed him to scorn, man, because he said he was building a damn boat and it hadn't rained. All it did was the dew of the covered the land every day. Never rained. This man's building a boat. And that's what we're telling you. We're building a boat right now. You know, it's a spiritual art. We're telling you that you need to build your own spiritual art, man, right now. To find this truth in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai's name. But a lot of you aren't going to build it. You're going to try to hop on ours, man, but the Most High is going to put that cold ass spirit on us, and he's going to shut the door, man, on you people. Go ahead,
I sent unto them by my servants the prophets, risen up early and sending them, but ye will not hear.
And you ain't listening. You see? So what's going to happen next, man? The Most High is going to destroy you goddamn people. Is that it? Jeremiah 30, 6 and 7, and then 16 and 17.
Jeremiah 30:6. Ask ye now and see whether a man does travel with child.
Mm-hmm.
Wherefore do I see every man with his hands on his loins, as a woman in travail, and all faces are turned into paleness.
And that's what's getting ready to happen to a lot of these people, man. They're going to have their hands on their loins like a woman that's having a child. Okay? Go ahead.
At last, for the day is great, so that none is like it. It is even the time of Jacob's trouble.
It's the time of Jacob's trouble. Okay? The 2/3. You know? Not saying that the 1/3, including the 144,000, are going to go through some things. You know? But there's a special, that's going to be for reasons that are left up to the Most High. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. Okay? So if we're going to die as a martyr, well, that's a good death, man. You know? We're not just going to die as some simple ass Negro out here stealing and killing and doing dumb shit. Because a lot of our people are going to die that way, man. A lot of our people are going to die shameful fucking deaths, man. You know? Trying to kiss somebody's ass while they're getting put to death. You see? That's not a fucking death for a man. On his fucking knees. Go ahead, dog.
It is even the time of Jacob's trouble, but he shall be saved out of it.
He shall be saved out of it. That the 1/3, that includes 144,000, may go through some things on this side when all hell breaks loose, but they're going to be saved out of it. Go ahead, dog.
For it shall come to pass in that day, says Yahweh of hosts, that I will break his yoke from off thy neck.
He's going to break the yoke of the nation of Edom from off our neck, man. Okay? And the nation of Edom's yoke is getting ready to be broke off by his financial system collapsing. Okay? And I remember it well when I knew in the truth. I heard Elder Kazak from Mississippi say that we get ready to go into early retirement, brothers. Okay? Because when we can't work, because we're not accepting this man's ways, we're not consenting unto this man by taking his CHIP, okay, or dealing with none of his fucking mandates, his illegal ass mandates that he's going to bring up, okay, we're not going to be able to work. So what are we going to do? We're going to have faith that Yahweh Bashim Yahushua gives us what we need. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
That I will break his yoke from off thy neck, and I will burst thy bonds, and strangers shall no more serve themselves of him.
Mm-hmm.
Jeremiah 30, jumping down,
Yep.
16. And it reads, therefore, all they that devour thee shall be devoured, and all thine adversaries, every one of them shall go into captivity. And they that spoil thee shall be spoiled.
They that spoil thee shall be a spoil. Okay? Go ahead.
And all that prey upon thee will I give for a prey.
That's the Psalms 83rd chapter, crew. You know? Esau, starting with Esau, you know? Beating our asses with all these decrees. Okay? Financial ruin for the so-called blacks. Mental ruin. Okay? And then you give all your buddies, the Arabs, Ishmael, Ammon, Moab, Elam, gas stations with fucking pork chop frying stores, liquor stores. Okay? All they feed all these foreigners, all they do is feed and they don't even eat the shit. How's an Arab Ishmaelite that isn't supposed to eat pork selling it to somebody else? You know? Hey, you know, that don't make sense. You see? Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 30 and 17. For I will restore health unto thee, and I will heal thee of thy wounds, says Yahweh. Because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion.
They called us an outcast. The children of Israel, these so-called blacks, that's the children of Israel. These Latinos, that's the children of Israel. That's bullshit. They ain't shit. We're going to treat them like animals. Okay? And that's all you've done. That's all the nation of Edom has done to the so-called black Latino. Okay? Treated us like fucking animals. Go ahead, brother.
Because they called thee an outcast, saying, this is Zion, whom no man seeketh after.
That's it. It's all right. Jeremiah 30, 18 to 24. We're going to get some more. What's up?
Just kept on reading, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, no. Hold on. Jeremiah
No, it's
18.
30, 18. Yeah, you actually could have the 24. It's a lot good. I didn't see that.
Jeremiah 18.
Yeah, no, Jeremiah 30.
Okay.
Yeah, so you could have just kept reading down to 24. I didn't even realize that because I had it down as another scripture. It's all good. It's all good.
Jeremiah 30 and 18. Thus says Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents.
I will bring again the captivity. That means that this captivity is getting ready to end for the children of Israel. Go ahead.
And have mercy on his dwelling places.
Have mercy. Go ahead, bro. Read that again. I like it. These people, man.
Jeremiah 30 and 18. Thus says Yahweh, behold, I will bring again the captivity of Jacob's tents, and have mercy on his dwelling places. And the city shall be built upon her own heap, and the place shall remain after the manner thereof. And out of them shall proceed thanksgiving and the voice of them that make merry. And I will multiply them, and they shall not be few. I will also glorify them, and they shall not be small.
That's talking about the children of Israel and the kingdom of heaven. We are going to be multiplying. Yeah, we're going to make some babies, goddammit. As simple as that. And we're going to be blessed. Go ahead, brother.
Their children also shall be as aforetime, and their congregation shall be established before me. And I will punish all that oppress them.
I will punish all that oppress them. Psalms the 83rd chapter crew. The nation of Edom, the so-called white man, Ammon, Moab, that's the Chinese and the Japanese, Ishmael, okay? All those Hamites, which we are not Africans. We are from the 12 tribes of Israel, okay? All that shit you've been taught in school about blacks that came over here in slavery, those so-called black people were children of Israel from the 12 tribes that are waking up to their nationality, okay? And bringing out the truth of this Bible, which is the destruction of the nation of Edom very soon, and the rise of the kingdom of heaven, which is going to be ruled by Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahushua, King David, the 12, the 144,000, and the rest of the children of Israel. Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 30 and 21. And their nobles shall be of themselves, and their governors shall be, and their governors shall proceed from the midst of them. And I will cause him to draw near, and he shall approach unto me. For who is this that engage his heart to the approach unto me, says Yahweh? And ye shall be my people, and I will be your God.
Ye shall be my people, a possessive pronoun. Okay? Showing possession. That means we're going to be the children of the Most High God, Yahweh. And he is going to be our God, man. Okay? Only our God. Not everybody's. Contrary to popular belief. I'm going to just ask Jesus to come into my heart. Okay? Everybody, we can all say the same. No, the fuck you can't, man. Don't work like that. It's not what the Bible says. Go ahead, you know?
It's 2 verses.
Go ahead, you might as well knock them out.
Behold, the whirlwind of Yahweh goeth forth with fury, a continuing whirlwind. It shall fall with pain upon the head of the wicked, The fierce anger of Yahweh shall not return until he have done it, and until he have performed the intents of his heart. In the latter days ye shall consider it.
So his anger is not going to cease until he's done destroying this place, man. Until he's done destroying the system. Okay? That's when he's going to fall back and enjoy his children. After this place is destroyed. Okay? Yeah, he does. I hope he heard me. After, like I said, this place is destroyed. Fucking devils. Was you done with that? Go ahead and get Jeremiah 49, 10 and read. You might as well read the whole way to 17. That's why I said they still got them little stupid ass smirks on their face, but they don't even see that this place is going the fuck down, man. That's proud. That's pride in the mother. That's you can't get no prouder, man. You know? That's like a simple ass Negro that's losing everything and he sees it going. You know, his wife can ready to take all his shit. He can ready to be homeless. But he's still walking around with a fucking proud look on his face. That don't make sense. You know? Your wives are getting ready to leave you. You know, this is what's happening to Edom, man. You know, this whole country's getting ready to fall the fuck down. And they still got that smirk, that half a smile on their face, man. Like, yeah, you people ain't this shit ain't gonna happen here. They don't think that's what's the scripture saying? Their inward thought is that their house should continue forever.
That's it. Yep.
Get the fuck out. Come on, man. Yep. There's no way in hell this place is gonna continue, man. No way. Go ahead, brother.
Jeremiah 49 and 10. But I have made Esau bare. I have uncovered his secret places. And he shall not be able to hide himself. His seed is spoiled, and his brethren and his neighbors, and he is not.
And he's made Esau bare, man. Yeah. Okay? All of his secrets, all of them. Okay? He's being revealed by his own people, man. Egyptian shall fight against Egyptian, man. First, it's going to be a war of words, and then the next thing you know, when them seditions begin, okay, it's going to be a war with guns, man. Because these Edomites are going to fight one against another. You see? Go ahead, Al.
Leave thy fatherless children, I will preserve them alive, and let thy widows trust in me. Mm-hmm. For thus says Yahweh, behold, they whose judgment was not to drink of the cup have assuredly drunken.
They whose judgment was not to drink of the cup. Who wasn't supposed to drink of the cup? The children of Israel. Okay? We weren't supposed to drink of the cup of slavery. We weren't supposed to drink of that cup of this punishment. But we drank of it. So now, guess what? Whose turn is it now? Go ahead, brother.
And art thou he that shall altogether go unpunished?
Is that Esau? Are you going to go unpunished, Esau? No. Go ahead.
Thou shalt not go unpunished, but thou shalt surely drink of it.
Thou shalt surely drink of what? The punishment of slavery. Okay? The nation of Edom is going to drink of the cup of the punishment of slavery. Just like the children of Israel did. Okay? Go ahead, Art.
For I have sworn by myself, said Yahweh, that Basra shall become a desolation, a reproach, a waste, and a curse, and all the cities thereof shall be a perpetual waste.
The cities of Edom, man. The land of Idumea. Okay? Idumea being the Greek way of saying Edom. All the cities there, man, here in America are going to be become a waste. Okay? A place where nobody is ever going to dwell again after it's destroyed, man. Go ahead.
I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the head,
That's all right, bro.
and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, "Goddamn demons."
You know how that is. That cold ass air get on your finger and that your hands get stiffed up like arthritis and shit. Yeah. That's why I keep switching my hands around. That's all good, brother.
Jeremiah 49:14. I have heard a rumor from Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent unto the heathen, saying, "Gather ye together and come against her, and rise up to thy battle."
The heathen rise up against her. What's happening right now? You got India talking about all the problems that are going on over there are because of America. Okay? You got European nations, man, starting to now say, fuck that. We don't care if you put sanctions on us. We're going to buy the energy from Russia. You see? All of these heathen are rising up against America right now, man. You know? And we're reading it in the Bible. And you people still don't get it.
Still walking around hardy.
Yeah.
You know, still walking around proud.
You know? And I'm sure a lot of these people are watching videos and they're hearing this thing. Okay? And all of this information that's coming out on these social media pages, social media is putting all of this information out. Okay? But when you read it out of the Bible, they look at it as foolish. You see? How could a book that was written 2,000 years ago be telling you the same thing you're seeing on social media today? You see? You know? That's prophecy. That's that wildebeest, man. The wildebeest with the blonde wig.
Right. Sit down.
That's all right, brother.
But
I'm a want to buy. Yeah. All right.
They'll realize it though when it's too late. You know, they'll realize it was a prophet amongst them.
Yep.
Jeremiah 49:15. For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and For lo, I will make thee small among the heathen, and despised among men.
Mm-hmm.
Thy terribleness have deceived thee, and the pride of thy heart, O thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rocks, that holdest the height of the hill, though thou shouldest make thy nest as high as the eagle, I would bring thee down from thence, says Yahweh.
Even though you got these satellites up in space, up in the upper atmosphere, okay, the Most High is still going to bring your ass down, man. Even though you're making yourself like God to have control over all the people on this earth, okay, through your technologies, you know, he's still going to bring you down. Go ahead, bro. Oh, was that it?
Here's one more verse. It says 17.
Yeah.
Jeremiah 49:17. Also Edom shall be a desolation, every one that goeth by it shall be astonished.
They're going to be these other nations, man, when they see what happens over here, they're going to be like, God damn. You know? When all these things start to take place over here in America, because they're not gonna be able to hold up their end of the bargain of getting all of these people to comply. What's going to happen? All hell is going to break loose over here. It's going to be a third world country over fucking night. Okay? With no rules. Okay? And them goddamn wildebeests with the blonde wigs on, them so-called black women running around here looking all retarded, a lot of them are going to be laid out on the streets, man. Okay? Ran over by tanks, you know, and Hummers. A lot of our people are going to die gruesome deaths, man. You got any more? Go ahead.
Also Edom shall be a desolation, every one that goeth by it shall be astonished, and shall hiss at all the plagues thereof.
And that's what's coming, man. Okay? Starvation, death. Okay? A lot of people going to be tied up in basements. with one leg missing, you know? Not because they was at war, but because they're being consumed slowly. Because that's what's going to happen to a lot of our people too. You see? You people don't have a clue, man, what's getting ready to come to this place, man. The Most High is done. He is angry. Okay? And his judgments are going to be fucking harsh. You see? And we're telling you this because, and we're telling the children of Israel this because we care. Okay? Not because we're trying to be scary. We're not trying to scare anybody to come into this truth. That's not what we're out here for. We don't even want all you fucking clowns, man. All you simple ass Negroes. Okay? We don't even want all of us. The Most High is looking for the elect. That's it. Actually, it ain't us that wants you. It's the Most High. Okay? Salakia. Go ahead. That was it. Jeremiah 50, 13, then 23, then 39 and 40.
Jeremiah 50 and 13. Because of the wrath of Yahweh, it shall not be inhabited, but it shall be wholly desolate. Every one that goeth by Babylon shall be astonished and hissed at all her plagues.
And that's what, and they're going to see this place on the news, man, in these other countries, when all hell is breaking loose over here. You still going to have satellite feed, people on their phone sending videos, you know. You're going to have snuff films going out this bitch. Okay? For you people that don't know about snuff films, yeah, you know, when you got motherfucker, you got a real live murder being videotaped and being sold. Okay? That's what's going to be happening here in America, man. People are going to be having live feeds, man, they're going to show this stuff, man. You see? People, it's going to be unbelievable, man, the shit that's going to take place here. You got any more?
Jumping down to 20, you said?
23. Yeah, then 39 and 40.
Jeremiah 50 and 23. How is the hammer of the whole earth cut asunder and broken?
How is the hammer? What the hammer is the America, this military. Okay? It's spread out just like the Roman military was when it fell. Go ahead, brother.
How is Babylon become a desolation among the nations?
Mm-hmm.
I have laid a snare for thee, and thou art also taken, O Babylon, and thou wast not aware.
And what's that snare? All of this shit that they're setting up right now. Okay? They think they're doing this of their own will. But the Most High is putting all these things into these people's minds, man. To set all this stuff up. It's a trap, but they're going to fall into it themselves, man. Go ahead.
Thou art found and also caught, because thou hast striven against Yahweh.
Uh-huh. That's what they do. They strive against the Most High. Instead of following his laws, they write laws. They are contrary to everything that's in the Bible. Okay? Go ahead, brother.
For Yahweh hath opened his armory and have brought forth the weapons of his indignations.
What are the weapons? What is the armory of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua? These nuclear missile silos. Okay? And he's getting ready to open those up. Okay? Those are the weapons of his indignation, man, his righteous anger. And how does he deal with these people, man? He's gonna put all hell on these people first. Okay? Make them go through some shit that has never happened on this earth before. And then he's going to burn this place up. I was going to say. And then he's going to burn this place up. After all hell breaks loose, them nuclear missiles are coming. Okay? Go ahead.
Yahweh hath opened his armory and hath brought forth the weapons of his indignation. For this is the work of Yahweh of hosts in the land of the Chaldeans.
That's it.
Jeremiah 50, jumping down to 39.
Yep.
And it reads, Therefore the wild beasts of the desert with the wild beasts of the islands shall dwell there. And the owls shall dwell therein, and it shall no more inhabit it forever, neither shall it be dwelt in from generation to generation.
So America is no longer going to be dwelt in after this nuclear war. There's only going to be lizards, owls, snakes, and insects in this place. Okay? Man is no longer going to dwell here. Go ahead.
Verse 40. As Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah and the neighbor cities thereof, says Yahweh, so shall no man abide there, neither shall any son of man dwell therein.
And he overthrew Sodom and Gomorrah with what? Fire and brimstone. Okay? Probably laser fire from the chariots. Okay? Said that place was burnt to the ground, man. Shit, as a matter of fact, I was trying to find there was a documentary about Sodom and Gomorrah, and they found an area over there in the desert. It may have been one of the cities. They said that there was glass that was about maybe 6 to 10 inches thick. And what happens to sand when it gets a high temperature on it, it turns into glass. Okay? But they said that the thickness of the glass would have had to have had a temperature as hot as nuclear fucking energy. Okay, so they think that nuclear missiles are something similar to nuclear missiles, like laser fire, would have been hot enough to create that shit. Okay, but I was looking for that documentary and I can't find it no goddamn where. Okay, so Discovery Channel, they took that shit off because they, when Esau finds out that when the Bible started really getting taught on the internet and everything, and brothers were using videos to edify as far as the scriptures and everything, Esau started taking a lot of that kind of stuff off, man, because it's being used against him. You know what I mean? So that's like the ark. They said they found the ark, but now they didn't find it. You see, they got images from inside. These goddamn beams, man, were thick as shit. You know what I'm saying? But then all of a sudden, they don't have the images no more. They didn't, no, that wasn't it. Y'all people are a bunch of fucking liars. You got him on that app? Go ahead to Joel 2, read 30 and 31.
Joel 2, verse 30. And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and the fire and pillars.
That's all right, brother. Take your time. Baby girl's liver's all fucked up. Serious skin. Mm-hmm.
Joel 2 and 30. And I will show wonders in the heavens and in the earth, blood and fire and pillars of smoke. The sun shall be turned into darkness and the moon into blood before the great and the terrible day of Yahweh to come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh shall be delivered.
Then you're going to have to call on that name. If you don't have that name, I was just watching a video by Apostle Tahar going into the breakdown of the name with some brothers. It was an old video. And a lot of these groups, man, have shied away from using the name Yahweh Ba'asim Yahweh Shai. Okay? So without that name, man, it's really going to be impossible for you to get any protection, man, in these days. Okay? Because he had a list of scriptures about the name, but he said he could have brought on hundreds or more. And there are hundreds of scriptures in there to tell you that you need that name. It's just simple as that. And, yeah, you see that? Yeah.
Joel 2 and 31. The sun shall be turned into darkness, and the moon into blood, before the great and terrible day of Yahweh to come. And it shall come to pass that whosoever shall call on the name of Yahweh shall be delivered. For in Mount Zion and in Jerusalem
Thanks.
shall be deliverance, as Yahweh hath said, and in the remnant whom Yahweh shall call.
There's that remnant again. we ain't talking about everybody. Okay? A remnant doesn't mean everybody. Okay? The elect doesn't mean everybody. Okay? You people better get that shit out your heads, man. Joel 3. Read 1. Just read 1 to 19.
Joel 3 and 1. For behold, in those days, and in that time, when I shall bring again the captivity of Judah and Jerusalem.
He's gonna end that captivity. Go ahead.
I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
The valley of Yehoshaphat, the Most High's judgment. Okay? That's what's taking place right now. They're gathering themselves together over there, man, for war. Go ahead.
And I will plead with them there for my people and for my heritage Israel.
He's going to plead with them because what he's talking about is going to create a war, man. He's going to destroy their asses. Okay? Go ahead.
Whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land. And they have cast lots for my people, and I have given a boy for an harlot.
Given a boy for a harlot. A boy. Okay? For a sex slave. Go ahead, brother.
And have given a boy for an harlot, and sold a girl for wine, that they might drink. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon?
And Tyre and Zidon are the Africans. Okay? That sold the children of Israel to the so-called white man. Okay? They weren't Africans selling Africans, they were Africans selling Israelites. Okay? Correct that shit in your history books. That's what happened. And they were selling Israelites to who? The so-called white man. The Grecians. You see? Selling us for wine, for muskets. Okay? So all of you are going to pay. You Hamites, you so-called Africans, the so-called white man, the Arabs, they had a lot to do with that. You can see that in the movie Roots. When they were chasing Kunta Kinte, there were fucking Africans, there were Arabs, and the so-called white man. All three of them had something to do with the children of Israel going into fucking slavery.
Yep.
Go ahead,
And all that coast, Joel 3 and 4. Yea, and what have ye to do with me, O Tyre and Zidon, and all the coast of Palestine? Will ye render me a recompense?
Will you render me a recompense? So you're going to pay me for what you did? You can. Go ahead, brother.
And if ye recompense me swiftly and speedily, will I return your recompense upon your own head.
You people are going to want to try to pay the Most High. He's not going to accept it. But he's going to turn your recompense upon your own heads, man. And that recompense is reaping what you sow. You put the children of Israel in slavery, so that's what the fuck you're going to get paid back. Go ahead,
Because ye have taken my silver and my gold, and I have carried into your temples my goodly pleasant things. The children also of Judah And the children of Jerusalem have ye sold unto the Grecians,
The northern and southern kingdom. Listen, go ahead.
that ye might reprove them far from their border. Behold, I will raise them out of the place whither ye have sold them,
I will raise them out of the place where ye have sold them. After the 3.5 days, they shall stand upon their feet, and great fear was fell upon them. Go ahead.
and will return your recompense upon your own head.
Mm-hmm.
And I will sell your sons and your daughters into the hand of the children of Judah.
And that's what's getting ready to take place. That cup, you're gonna have to drink of that cup, just like we did. Okay, go ahead.
And they shall sell them to the Sabeans,
Mm-hmm.
to a people far off, for Yahweh have spoken it.
Yeah, because when we get to slavery, we're gonna have taskmasters over you. Okay, so we're gonna sell some of you people to the Hamites, man, to the Africans. Okay, to do our bidding. Okay, not to do their bidding. They're going to be taskmasters here. Yo, we're going to give you these motherfuckers because we want them we want them in this part of the land, and we want them raising this kind of product. And then you bring the first fucking fruits to us. Okay? That's how that's going down. Go ahead.
Joel 3:9. Proclaim ye this among the Gentiles, prepare war. Wake up the mighty men.
Mm-hmm.
Let all the men of war draw near, let them come up. Beat your plowshares into swords, and your pruning hooks into spears.
Mm-hmm.
Let the weak say, I am strong.
Let the weak say I am strong. What's going on in these other nations, man, that were scared of America at one point? They're no longer worried about this America, man. They're no longer worried about your sanctions. They're not worried about the petrodollar. Okay? They want a currency with substance, something behind it, man. Okay? Go ahead.
Assemble yourselves and come, all ye heathen, and gather yourselves together round about. Thither cause thy mighty ones to come down on Yahweh.
And the mighty ones is talking about their military. Okay? All these other nations' militaries, man, are going to rise up against this place. Okay? For all the lies, the deceit. Okay? You got a fiat currency that's not backed by a goddamn thing but promises. You see? These nations no longer want anything to do with that. They don't want a damn thing to do with the fiat currency here in America, man. It's no longer tangible. It's no longer usable. Go ahead,
Let the heathen be awakened and come up to the valley of Jehoshaphat. For there will I sit to judge all the heathen round about.
And all of the heathen are going to be judged. Even though he's raising these other nations up against America, that's for their judgments too. Okay? That's for their correction. To put them in their place. Go ahead.
Joel 3:13. Put ye in the sickle, for the harvest is ripe.
Mm-hmm.
Come, get you down, for the press is full. The fats overflow, for the wickedness is great. Multitudes in the valley of decision, for the day of Yahweh Bahashim Hawashai is near, in the valley of decision. The sun and the moon shall be darkened, and the stars shall withdraw their shining.
Yeah.
Yahweh also shall roar out of Zion and utter his voice from Jerusalem, and the heavens and the earth shall shake. But Yahweh will be the hope of his people and the strength of the children of Israel.
So all hell is going to be breaking loose on this earth, man. All over the earth. Wars, famines, pestilence. Okay? But the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua is going to be the hope of his people, man.
Yep.
Okay? Those that understand what's going on. Those that have stood stiffly for the name of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. Those that came out here and made their bodies a living sacrifice. Okay? Along with the women that did things for the prophets. And the children and the wives and women of the prophets. Okay? That are covered by them. You see? Those are the people that are going to have hope in the Most High when all hell is breaking loose on this earth. You see? Because they're going to understand what's going on. You got any more? Go ahead.
Joel 3:17. So shall ye know that I am Yahweh, your power, dwelling in Zion, my holy mountain. Then shall Jerusalem be holy, and there shall no strangers pass through her anymore.
And nobody's going to be able to come and fuck with us ever again. But first off, we're going to have spiritual powers. Okay? Where do you think they get all these superheroes in the Marvel magazines from? Okay? All these movies. Hancock, Superman. They get all that stuff from the scriptures, man. Godzilla, scripture. What's that, Job 40, 41?
Right. But then you got other camps out here that don't believe in miracles, that say that we're not going to be able to fly,
Right.
that we're not going to be able to walk on water. Like they're putting limits on Yahweh Hashem Yahushua.
Right.
Here you can have spiders and snakes that float on water and walk on water,
Yeah.
all type of insects,
Yeah.
that walk across the water, but we ain't gonna be able to do it.
Well,
Here
shit.
you have birds that
Go ahead, brother.
Here,
Go ahead.
here you have birds that can fly,
Mm-hmm.
all type of shit that can fly, but yet we ain't gonna be able to do it.
The Most High ain't one, but he says that. You know, everything that he does for these animals, he feeds them every day. They don't have to get no house, buy a house, go to work, but he feeds them every single day, man. How much more for the children of Israel? You see? You got any more on that?
Joel 3:18. And it shall come to pass in that day that the mountains shall drop down new wine, and the hills shall flow with milk, and all the rivers Judah shall flow with waters, and a fountain shall come forth of the house of Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua, and shall water the valley of Shittim. Egypt shall be a desolation, and Edom shall be a desolate wilderness, for the violence against the children of Judah, because they have shed innocent blood in their land.
For thy violence against thy brother, shame shall cover thee. And this desolation is going to be complete, man. You know? Go ahead.
But Judah shall dwell forever, and Jerusalem from generation to generation.
That's right. When that it's the children of Israel, when they have the kingdom of heaven, it's going to be an everlasting age, man. Okay? No other nation is coming back up to take over, after 1,000, 2,000, 5,000 years. No other nation is coming back up, man. Okay? It's going to be a done deal. You people have had your chance to rule. You got that right here. Babylon, the Medo-Persian Empire. Okay? The Greeks, the Romans, the British, the so-called white man, period. Ishmael, he had his chance. All of them. They fucked it up. None of them wanted to do right, man. Even though they saw, they even said, what kind of people has a God so great that will give them law, statutes, and commandments like this? And they saw that. They saw what the Most High did for the children of Israel. and they still didn't want to do right by it. You know, they didn't want to follow the law, statutes, and commandments. They didn't want to put Israel in the right spot that they were supposed to be in. They all wanted to rule, man. They got their chance and they fucked it up, just like you so-called white people here in America. You had your chance.
Yeah.
You know, you can't say that the Most High didn't give you a chance to rule this place. You know, to try to do something right. But there's no righteousness in you, man. So you can't. He set this thing up beautifully, man.
Yeah.
You know, so even if you wanted to do right, you can't. You see?
That's right.
So you're ass out, man. It's just over. It's over for your asses. That's it, bro.
Just one more verse.
Go ahead, bro.
Joel 3:21. For I will cleanse their blood that I have not cleansed, for Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai dwelleth in Zion.
Yeah. That's where he dwells, in Zion, in no other place, man. This monument. Okay? He dwells with the 12 tribes of Israel and only the elect. You know, for that matter. Get Malachi 4. Read 1 to 4.
Malachi 4, verse 1. For behold, the day cometh that shall burn as an oven,
That nuclear bomb showing up again in the scriptures. Go ahead.
and all the proud, yea, and all that do wickedly shall be stubble.
Shall be burnt the hell up. Go ahead.
And the day that cometh shall burn them up, says Yahweh of hosts,
Mm-hmm.
that it shall leave them neither root nor branch.
That's right. You're going to be burnt to a damn crisp, man. Okay? Go ahead, bro.
But unto you that fear my name shall the Son of Righteousness arise with healings in his wings. Woo!
Let's talk about them chariots, man. They're getting us the hell up out of here at the last moment. The righteous shall scarcely be saved, man. Go ahead.
And ye shall go forth and grow up as calves of the stall. And ye shall tread down the wicked, for they shall be ashes under the soles of your feet.
Uh-huh.
In the day that I shall do this, says Yahweh of hosts. Malachi 4:4. Remember ye the laws of Moses, my servant, which I commanded unto him in Horeb, for all Israel with the statutes and judgments.
That it?
The last two verses.
Oh, go ahead, bro.
Malachi 4:5. Behold, I will send you Elijah, the prophet, before the coming of the great, dreadful day of Yahweh.
And what's that? Wait, let me go back.
Right.
So I said that they were going to stand upon their feet after 3.5 days. The book of Revelation says
Beautiful.
they are going to stand upon their feet,
Yep.
and great fear fell upon them. So when we're talking about the 3.5 days, we're talking about 350 years.
Yep.
So from time of 1619 till 1969 is 350 years.
Yep.
Elder Abba Bivens, okay, stood up upon his feet and started teaching people that they were the children of Israel. Okay? King Masha and Ariah joined him and started teaching. Okay? Apostle Tahar, who is still teaching to this day, Gabar of Ramlah, okay, stood upon their feet. And they started bringing other brothers in. Okay? So that's what this is talking about, man. Elijah came before this great and dreadful day that we're coming into right now. All right? You see?
Malachi 4:5. Behold, I will send you Elijah the prophet before the coming of the great and dreadful day of Yahweh, and he shall turn the heart of the fathers to the children, and the heart of the children to the fathers, lest I come and smite the earth with a curse.
And that's what's happened. Okay? We have sought out our forefathers, man. And we found out that our forefathers were the children of Israel that were brought over here in cargo slave ships. We found out that the Holy Scriptures is a history book concerning the children of Israel, their captivity. Okay? And their redemption by Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. You see? And that's what's taking place right now, because that great and that dreadful day that is talked about in the scriptures is fastly approaching. You see? Is that in? Go ahead and get Jeremiah 51 and 62.
Jeremiah 51 and 61.
62. You got anything in 61?
I'm sorry. Jeremiah 51 and 62.
Yeah.
And it reads, Then shalt thou say, Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushai, thou hast spoken against this place.
Thou hast spoken against this place, because that's what we're doing right now. We're the mouthpiece for Yahweh by Hashem Yahushua. And we're speaking against this place. We're the lion roaring against the eagle, man. Okay? That's what's happening right now. But what are we doing? We're telling you about your judgment. Okay? Well, no, the Most High is telling you about your judgment through us, through men. Okay? Through his word. Go ahead,
To cut it off, that none shall remain in it, neither man nor beast, but that it shall be desolate forever.
It's going to be desolate. When all hell breaks loose, these nuclear bombs come, like we said before, ain't nobody going to be over here but lizards, snakes, and goddamn owls, and that's it. Go ahead. That's it. Go ahead and grab 2 Ezra 7 and 43.
Second Ezra 7 and 43. But the day of doom shall be the end of this time, and the beginning of the immortality for to come, wherein corruption is past.
Hey, how's it going?
Intemperance is at an end. Infidelity is cut off. Righteous is grown, and truth is sprung up. Then shall no man be able to save him that is destroyed, nor to oppress him that have gotten the victory.
And we are getting the victory. Okay? Even though we're still in the captivity, even though we still got to get up and go to work, we have this truth. So that's a victory right there. Okay? You can no longer lie to us about who the fuck we are. Okay? You can't tell me I'm a African, because I know I'm not. I'm an Israelite from the tribe of Judah. You see? You can't tell me that God's here for everybody. You can't tell me those bullshit ass lies no more, man. That's a victory. You know? 2 Thessalonians 1, 6 to 9.
Second Thessalonians 1, verse 6. And it reads, Seeing it is a righteous thing with Yahweh by Hashem Yahushai to recompense tribulation to them that trouble you.
It is a righteous thing for him to recompense tribulation. It's a righteous thing for him to put a foot in their ass, man. And that's what he's getting ready to do. Okay? His indignation, his righteous anger, man, is going to, we're out here telling you that you people have been wicked, okay? And mainly you children of Israel, that you've been wicked, And if you don't get your shit together, then his indignation, his righteous anger, okay, is going to be a righteous thing to recompense you. Go ahead,
And to you who are troubled, rest with us.
Mm-hmm.
When the Lord Yahweh Shai shall be revealed from heaven with his mighty angels, in flaming fire taking vengeance on them that know not God and that obey not the gospel of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
And that's what I just said. You're obeying not God. It's incapable for the nation of Edom and you heathens to obey the law, statutes, and commandments of the Most High. Okay? And for you children of Israel that don't want to try to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments in this captivity and keep them to the best of your ability, he's going to destroy your ass too. Go ahead,
Who shall be punished with everlasting destruction from the presence of Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, and from the glory of his power, when he shall come to be glorified in his saints, and to be admired in all them that believe, because our testimony among you was believed in that day.
See? Go ahead.
Wherefore also we pray always for you, that our power would count you worthy of this calling, and fulfill all the good pleasure of his goodness, and the work of faith with power, that the name of our Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach may be glorified in you, and ye in him, according to the grace of our God and the Lord Yahweh Shai HaMashiach.
And that's why we have to use the name. We have to glorify the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai. Okay? So that way, when these things start taking place, you know, you can see that. You can see that when we put the name of Yahweh Ba'ashim Yahweh Shai out there and we glorify him, he's going to put us in that same light, man. Okay? We're not going to be confounded. You see? Go ahead. That was it. 2 Thessalonians 2, read 3 to 8. And we got 4 more after that.
2 Thessalonians 2, verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come except there come a falling away first.
And that falling away happened during the time of 70 AD, when they fled into Africa. When the children of Israel fled Jerusalem, let me say it right. They fled Jerusalem in 70 AD, the children of Israel. Okay? And over 1 million Jews fled into Africa. That's a historical fact. Okay? And they also fled into other parts of Europe and Spain, fleeing Roman persecution. You see? Then what happened? They started going into all kind of other beliefs, other philosophies, other beliefs, other religions. Okay? Namely Islam. Calling themselves Moors.
That's the spirit.
You see?
Yep.
You see? That's what happened to our people, man. That was the beginning of us falling away from being the children of Israel. But we still knew that we were from prospective tribes, Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. The northern kingdom was over here in the Americas, you know, acting like fucking idiots, doing sacrifices and shit. Okay? That's part of the falling away, man. You see? Go ahead, brother.
2 Thessalonians 2 and 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition.
And that man of sin, what is he going to be revealed? He's being revealed right now. After the 3.5 days, we stood upon our feet. That 350 years, 1969, what happened? When the truth started springing up. Great fear fell upon these people, man. because they knew when this truth started coming out that they were going to start being revealed for being the nation of Edom. You see? So now we know that the so-called white man is the nation of Edom, as far as the scriptures are concerned.
Morning.
Okay? Hello, how you doing? You see? So the Holy Bible is when the truth of the Bible came out, who was revealed? The wicked. Is this the man that did shake kingdoms? Okay? So we know this is a man that the scriptures is talking about. You see? Go ahead,
Who opposeth and exalteth himself above all that is called God,
Mm-hmm.
for that is worship, so that he, as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God.
And that's what they have done. They have placed themselves on a pedestal above everybody on this earth, all the other nations. Okay? They want to be in charge of every goddamn thing. They want to tell every other nation on this earth what the hell they can and can't do. You know? That's putting themselves up in as God, man. You see? But what's happening now? These other nations are telling America to kiss their ass. Okay? And good riddance. I'm glad these other nations are standing up. And all you Edomites running around with these smiles and giggles, all I'm going to tell you is, man, it's just going to turn into screaming and running. Real fucking soon. Go ahead,
2 Thessalonians 2:5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things. I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in his time.
And he's being revealed right now. Go ahead,
For the mysteries of iniquity doth already work. Only he who now will let, until he be taken out of the way.
And the Most High is getting ready to take the nation of Edom, the so-called white man, out of the way, man. He's the one that's letting this man do what he does. Okay? But now he's finished with him. His job is over. Okay? Go ahead,
And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai shall consume with the spirit of his mouth.
And who is doing that right now? The spirit of his mouth. Okay? He's putting the spirit on men to come out here, make their bodies a living sacrifice on an altar to reveal the wicked. Okay? And that's the spirit of the Most High's mouth, man, consuming this goddamn place. And it's being consumed. Go ahead, brother.
And shall destroy with brightness of his coming.
And will destroy with the brightness of his coming. Okay? And that's those chariots, man. Okay? Because that's what's coming to this place. Destruction. Okay? After we get done talking, the physical part's going to start. And all hell's going to break loose out here. Go ahead,
Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all power and signs and lying wonders.
After the working of Satan. You did your job for Satan, man. Okay? The Most High put Satan in charge of you people so that you could do your job, man. You got the spirit of the Satan on you. Okay? You got any more on that?
No, sir.
Go ahead and grab James 2:13. The devil the Bible speaks of, man. Devil meaning deceiver, slanderer, accuser of your brother. Trying to accuse the so-called black man of doing wickedness all the fucking time, but you're the one doing it. You see? You people better stop coming by in these fucking cars, looking over here. You better get out and ask some fucking questions. You know? Shit.
James 2 and
Go ahead, brother.
James
James 2 and 13. It's all good. You know? These people want to ride by and look curious, but they don't want to ask no questions. They're going to wait till the nuclear missiles get here. Then they won't want to know. Oh, there's nuclear missiles coming? Oh, shit, let me go see if them guys is up on the corner.
Right.
You know what I mean? Come on, man. You know, bread's $100 fucking a loaf. Let me go see what's going on, see if them guys is up on the corner. It's too late, man. You know? When bread is $25 a fucking loaf, man, you people are in trouble, man. You know? Get done. Shit. We ain't gonna be out here. We ain't gonna be on the internet. Because these people are gonna be going fucking crazy. Woo! $20, $25 loaf of bread. They're gonna be going crazy.
Yeah, we get all week Russia.
Yeah.
Well, most of it anyway.
Yep.
Yep. James 2 and 13. I start at 12.
Go ahead, brother.
So speak ye, and so do as they that shall be judged by the law of liberty. For he shall have judgment without mercy.
Judgment without mercy. And the Most High is not going to show you people no mercy, man. Okay? You're going to be begging for your fucking life, man, in some situations. It's not going to happen. You're going to get put to death. Go ahead.
That have showed no mercy, and mercy rejoice against judgment.
Mm-hmm.
What doth it profit, my brethren, though a man say he have faith and have not works?
He has faith but not works. You know, you talk a good game. I love the Lord, you know, but you ain't out here telling these people. You ain't out here making your body a living sacrifice. You're not out here giving your life up like Yahweh Shai did for his people that he loved. He said he loved them, and he did what he was supposed to do. Okay? So you're full of shit. You don't got no works to back up, man, your faith. Go ahead,
Can faith save him?
That was it? Nah, grab, was that Exodus?
James.
Oh, Exodus 21 and 16.
Exodus 21 and 16. And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
He that selleth a man, okay, or if he be found in that man's hands. Whose hands are the so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians in right now? Huh? That's a good question. So if you be found, if we're found in your hands when the Most High shows back up, what do you think what's going to happen? What did it just say, brother?
And he that stealeth a man and selleth him, or if he be found in his hand, he shall surely be put to death.
He shall surely be put to death. Okay? So the so-called blacks and Latinos are going to be found in the hands of the so-called white man when the Lord comes back. You see? And then what is going to happen? It says that you're going to get put to death. The scriptures are clear. Isaiah 14 and 21, prepare slaughter for his children, for the iniquities of their father. Your fathers put us into slavery. Your fathers did redlining. Okay? Your fathers kept us from getting jobs, kept us from voting. You see? Created all kind of damn laws to make us criminals. Okay? Denied us loans, housing loans. Okay? Which they're still doing to this day. You know, a foreigner can come over here from fucking China and get a damn loan for a business, a house, be driving a Mercedes-Benz within fucking 6 months of moving into the country. You know? Yeah, so we're still in the hands of the so-called white man. You know? Emancipation Proclamation. What does that mean? That means transfer of ownership from one fucking entity to another. That's it. Okay? That's not freedom. You got any more?
That was it.
Lamentations 4 and 21. Yeah, you people got a lot to pay for, man. You know? Go ahead.
Lamentations 4:21. Rejoice and be glad, O daughter of Edom.
Yes, be happy. You so-called white people better enjoy your fucking selves. Go ahead, brother.
And that dwellest in the land of Uz.
Mm-hmm.
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Now, the brother read earlier that it wasn't, we weren't supposed to drink of the cup, but we did. And you're going to drink of that cup too. That's what this is talking about, man. Go ahead,
The cup also shall pass through unto thee.
Mm-hmm.
Thou shalt be drunken and shalt make thyself naked.
You're going to be drunken and make yourself naked, man. We're going to see your shame. Okay? The world is really going to see what kind of people you really the fuck are real soon, man. They're going to see how much of a fucking savage you are when you start killing all these people out here. Okay? Because they're hungry. Because they're desperate. Okay? You're going to be killing these people because they're hungry and desperate, man. You see? And then they're going to see what kind of person you really are when you go into this slavery. You see? When you go into that captivity, man, these people are going to say, is this the man that did all of these things on this earth? How in the hell did he get away with this? How did this thing do this to this nation, to this world, man? You see?
Verse 22. The punishment of thine iniquity is accomplished, O daughter of Zion.
You children of Israel, your punishment is accomplished, man. That's why the Most High has prophets out on the street telling you to get yourself together. Because this is his mercy. Go ahead, brother.
He will no more carry thee away into captivity. He will visit thy iniquity, O daughter of Edom. He will discover thy sins.
He's gonna visit your iniquities, man. And that's what he's doing right now. He's visiting all of your sins, all of the wickedness, all of the things I just mentioned. And that's just a fucking inkling. That's a drop in the bucket. Okay? Of all the shit that you've done on this earth. That we are yet to find out about, and we will. Okay? Got it up? Ecclesiastes 3 and 15. So you people better enjoy yourselves, man, like the scriptures say. Rejoice, man, because you get ready to drink of that cup. Okay? The last hurrah is going to be your violence against the children of Israel. Okay? That's it. And that's not going to be long-lived, man, because we're not going to fucking just let you roll on us like that. You know, the 2/3, the 2/3 ain't going to let you just roll on them. It ain't going to go down like that, man.
Start at 14.
Go ahead,
Ecclesiastes 3 and 14. I know that whatsoever Yahushua doesn't, it shall be forever.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing can be put to it, nor anything taken from it.
Mm-hmm.
And Yahushua doesn't. That men should fear before him. That which have been is now, and that which is to be have already been. And Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushua, required that which is past.
Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai requireth that which is past. Okay? Prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquities of their fathers. Because the Most High requires that which is past, man. So you got to pay for all the sins of your fathers, because you are your fathers coming back. Just like we pay for the sins of ours, because we are our fathers. Okay? There is such a thing called reincarnation in the scriptures. And if you have an ear, then you can hear it. That's it talked about all the time. Yeah, you got anything else? All right, well, we're going to end this camp here. With that, we're going to give all praises, honor, and glory to
Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim Rakakadash.
again, double honors to the apostles, the elders of Great Millstone, who rule well, and shalom to the aqua and the speckled bird that is listening and learning. Shalom.
Shalom.